Okay, Internet people, we're going to try and get this done before the World Cup starts. So I'm not really sure what I can express to you here that hasn't really already been said through my WordPress, but I guess this works for people who don't like reading a lot of stuff. Um, so I've really been trying to focus on what I've been calling intrinsic learning, which I guess I'm defining as learning for the sake of knowledge and personal value rather than going to the classroom and only learning what the teacher has to give you, and I guess standard textbook learning, which doesn't seem to do a lot of people a lot of good. Which I think I can say case in point would be this entire class. I think a lot of us have been struggling to find something that will keep our attention long enough to actually want to research our topics and write heavily about it. I would actually be interested in hearing how many of you are really truly inspired by your topics and aren't just doing it for the A, because I know I'm struggling to make myself care, which is what I want to fix in the world or in the classroom or in at least myself, because that's kind of a lofty goal otherwise. Um, so I started with my Wikipedia Wars idea, which basically is to start in one place on Wikipedia and have to end up in a completely different location using only the hyperlinks in an article. And I think what's valuable about this is that it teaches you how to be able to sift through information and know how to get from one place to another using the best um, connecting topics. And I think that that is both a fun way to teach kids how to learn as well as a useful one in today's academic climate. Anyway, that led me to more of why people get turned off of learning, how to inspire people to learn, and how motivation has to do with learning abilities and research. So I guess that kind of took me in a different direction, and I'm trying to now marry the two into how we can use my concept of Wikipedia Wars to teach kids in the classroom to learn how to research in a new way and connect the dots, because I think really it's about making connections in the world. A couple of my sources, my nuggets, had to do with how learning itself doesn't do us any good unless we can apply that knowledge. So I think if we learn how to apply what we learn to things we care about, we'll have a better chance of inspiring kids to do what they're interested in and make something of knowledge in the future. So if anyone has any ideas of how to join me on that, hey, that would be pretty cool.